And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson film, Moana 2, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Maui. And honestly, I can't remember the actress who plays Moana's name. Apologize. She's in it too. A lot older now, so yeah, it's been a long time since Moana came out. So yeah. So let's talk about Moana 2. So Moana 2 tells the story of Moana, now pretty much the hero of her village. Her whole family looks up to her now. She became friends with a demigod named Maui, and they went on their adventure to save their family, and discovering certain secrets. They did that successfully in the last movie, and now Moana has to deal going back into the ocean to find other people kind of like her, or kind of like, just find other people out there. Her village hasn't really seen other people, but so Moana goes off the sea if they can find something. Apparently there's a monster curse out there that's preventing them from seeing other people. So Moana has to go on a journey with Maui and a couple of her villager friends to go to this secret island that could break the curse and let people see each other and embrace each other's cultures. Okay, so first off, I like the first Moana movie. I think that movie was awesome. And I'm going to say right off the back, I really like this film as well. This movie had a lot of, heart in it. Visually, it's beautiful. I just love how, not Pixar, but just Disney Animation has finally gotten like the ocean settings of any of their movies that has to deal with oceans look like freaking like the real ocean. I'm talking about like crystal clear blue water. It looks like it's an actual live action movie. It's like incredible. So there's that. I love the dynamic between Moana and Maui. They continue to prove that they're like the coolest team ever. And to see Moana go through a new journey. She's a little bit older now, a little bit more wiser. She's a big sister now. Her little sister's so adorable. Such a cool little character. Kind of wish we would have got more from her. But still, very good character. Her whole new team that she gets to go with, she got kind of like one of her villagers. He's kind of like the Maui of her village. He's kind of strong, good-looking guy. He shows up and helps her. She's got this friend who's a girl who's like the engineer of her team, and then she's got a farmer who's this like old guy who's like the elder, and he's great. And it's a whole new crew that she goes on this adventure with is just great. And the coconut characters, oh, that part was so funny. I laughed a lot about that part. That part was great. And then Maui is just being Maui again. When we first found out The Rock was going to be Maui, we were like, okay, something different. Okay, sure. But he's still The Rock. And, this is part of his culture, obviously, because he's, he's Samoan, so he's a part of that culture. So obviously Hawaiian themed and, all that. So that's good. And he slays this role. I'm really excited to see him as live action Maui. So that's going to be fun to see. But, I hope we get to see, him kind of shake the Maui character, blend it in with his, his actual persona as, Dwayne Johnson, cut off a little bit of it and give us something different from that. So hopefully, we'll fingers crossed for the live action for I think it's next year or 2 years from now. Anyway, I'm excited for that. Anyway, but yeah, good. There's some good, action scenes in here. Visually, like I said before, the animation is beautiful. Let me talk about some negatives about this film, because there are a couple here. And they're not negative, like, why they put this in the movie kind of negatives. They're just like, it could have been better negatives. And that was the music. To me, I felt the music in this movie wasn't as, how can I say this? Wasn't as, Disney-esque as, other musics are. When we go watch Lion King, we can automatically hear Hakuna Matata or Little Mermaid, Part of Your World, or Frozen, Let It Go. We can hear those musics in our head. The first Moana, What Can I Say Except You're Welcome. Those songs are catchy. We go into those movies, even if live action, we know the music. We know the music for Aladdin. We know the music of Beauty and the Beast. I feel like if people are gonna, repeat watch this movie, the music is, it's just not there, you know. I don't know why it was. It just didn't feel like like Disney. It just felt like the music was there to serve the purpose, and it worked. The music worked, and it just wasn't catchy enough, you know. The Rock's got the new "Can I Get It Chihu." Cool song. I liked it. It just wasn't as catchy as "What Can I Say Except You're Welcome." You know, it's not like that. It's not a song that's going to be in my head for a long time, you know. Or, little kids is going to hear that. Maybe little kids will think about that and awesome. But people who actually like the first one, and they might go into this one and I'm like, that song is cool, but it's not like, let's pump up some Disney music in our car and be like, yeah, it doesn't work. You know, that was just me. I could be wrong for you, maybe for you. You may love it, and it may catchy for you, but for me, it just wasn't catchy enough. So, that was my only big negative about this movie. And the other one was, and this might be a slight spoiler. So if you don't want to know about the spoiler, I'm going to keep my hand up, because it's like kind of a negative in here, but it's not much of a spoiler. But just in case you think it's a spoiler, I'm going to keep my hand up, and once I put it down, then you can, unmute it. Okay, so the big boss, a big monster that they have to fight in here wasn't really anything. It was just more of his curse, The big monster, you see, flashbacks of this character, maybe a couple of little drawing pictures that they make of this character, what they think he may look like. And you don't see this character at all. You don't see this character at all. And it's just his curse that it's surrounding this island that they gotta go and destroy so they can save everybody. So there's that. That's the little spoiler. We didn't get to see the bad guy. You know what I mean? The bad guy wasn't really there. His presence was there. His feeling was there. His power was there. But we never got to really see the big bad. And throughout the movie, it kind of felt like, oh, we're gonna see this big bad. He sounds like a cool character that Maui may have to have difficulties fighting, because there were moments in the movie where he was like, I don't know if I can beat this guy. So I was like, okay, let's see who this guy is going to be. Is this guy going to give Maui trouble? And we didn't get it. There was a side villain in here, like a vampire lady, and she was cool. Her song was cool too, but we didn't get enough about it. So, there's that. So the villains were kind of weak. But it does, give you that idea of like, ooh, these characters could be cool if they, they would have, fleshed them out better. But, what can you do? Overall, good movie. I didn't like it as much as the first one. The first one I think is great. Had everything you wanted for the first one. And the second one, the story was there. Moana being Moana, doing her thing, seeing her journey from what the first one was to what the second one ends was cool. I'll give you that. So when you watch this movie and you see that ending, you're going to be like, if they make a 3, that's going to be interesting to see how they handle that. Because there's some moments in here I'm like, Moana's going to be a beast in the next one if they make another one, but we'll see. There is a mid-credit scene here, so stay tuned for that. That was a cool scene. A little shocking too for what they gave us. I'm like, that's why they did that. Okay. But overall, fun little film. Like I said, the song's not as catchy in my opinion, like other animated movies are. But what can you do? But yeah, if you go out and see this movie and you enjoy it, awesome. If you have the same kind of gripes with the music like I do, cool too. Don't worry about it. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Moana 2. Are you guys excited about this? Looking forward to seeing it? Not seeing it? Didn't see the first one? You should. It's on Disney Plus right now. Go check it out. And stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.